have arrived at Tallulah Gorge State Park, and I don't think it's open right now. Yeah, it's closed right now. So I'm gonna wait and enjoy the sunset. And when it opens at 8 o'clock, then I'll go in. Awesome. I'm number 3. This is beautiful. It already looks beautiful. The sun is rising. I'm not gonna be able to see the sunset because it'll be open. It opens at 8 o'clock and the sun is rising at this moment. But yeah, I'm gonna do, I think probably 5 miles of hiking. Sorry, just waking up. Wow, where'd that come from? 5 miles of hiking, and I'm just gonna connect a bunch of different trails. I may have to wear my summer hiking boots, because if I go through water, I don't wanna get my regular hiking boots wet because I'm hiking Blood Mountain tomorrow. So, and after this, it's very early, it's like 8 o'clock. So after this, I will head to Helen, Georgia. So I don't know like what these next couple videos will be, depending on how long they are. I might just break them up or put them all in one place. But Tallulah Gorge is, or Tallulah Falls, is not too far from, oh, hang on a minute. Okay, that's better. So Tallulah Gorge and Tallulah Falls is about maybe 40 minutes from Helen, Georgia. Helen, Georgia is supposed to be like Leavenworth, Washington, I think it is. That's like a deliberately built German town, kind of like Solvang in California, which is a Danish village. So I'm pretty excited. Hopefully it's still Christmassy. So, I mean, I kind of had that Savannah fail with the Christmas market just getting frozen out. So I'm gonna go there, and I was going to get a cabin. They have these like murder cabins in Blood Mountain, but they didn't look very clean online. They didn't really have very good reviews, and they were expensive. They were like $125 a night. I'm like, this is $3.99. Or I could get a lodge in Helen that's like a little, you know, like Swiss chalet or something, or I could just stay in the van. So I think I'm gonna stay at the Blood Mountain trailhead. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, so this is great. It's nice to be back in Georgia. There's so many hidden gems for hiking and mountain biking. I haven't actually ridden my bike yet on this trip. I've been on this trip for 6 days, and but I will be riding in Birmingham, Alabama, and Memphis, if I can like get that way on the way back, and then back into Texas to 3 more state parks where I will be sad. I'll be like, I'm missing all of these. This has been a really, really good trip. I thought like New Mexico, Taos, you know, the West is like fantastic, but I really love, this trip has been great. It's been dry the whole time and very, very cold, which is perfect. But I will, yeah, I'm gonna hike, and yeah, we'll just see how well I do. If I have to go through water crossings, I'm gonna wear my other hiking boots and just suffer the pain of having to wear thin socks. So it's actually 41 degrees, so it's a lot warmer, and it's going to be up to 50 in about an hour, so it should be nice. It's cloudy, so hopefully it's not going to rain or anything until I'm gone. That's even better. Oh well, okay, well, cool. And you know, they have Buc-ee's in Georgia. I did not know they have well, they're Buc-ee's like now outside of Texas, so I thought I was all special because I have a little Buc-ee right here. Hang on, get my hair out of the way. There he is. This is my little driving buddy. Can you look at the camera? Hello! Sunrise! Oh, I'm so blind. This is when you just start going like crazy driving by yourself. You just start like hallucinating, like, oh, that cloud looks like a donkey. There's actually a name. When I was in the cave yesterday, in Mammoth Cave, there's a name for like when you see things in things, right? Like, I don't know what the name of like the scientific name is, but like when you look at a cloud and you see like, you know, a Cadillac, or you look at a rock and you see a monkey. It's a thing. It's like your brain immediately goes to a place of familiarity. And I think that's kind of like, swing it back, kind of like traveling. You know, you go to a place of familiarity. Like you travel, and you know, there's some people that go to countries and like eat at McDonald's, which actually is fine, because in other countries McDonald's is a treat, and it's very interesting to go to like McDonald's in Malaysia or McDonald's in Thailand. But it's a place of familiarity. There's people that travel and only want to stay in, you know, 4-star hotels because it's what they're, it's not that they're necessarily ignorant of the culture that they're visiting, but it's that we are creatures of comfort. When you're in something like van life or hiking or tent camping and you go out of your comfort zone, you start to create new interpretations that become familiar and comfortable. So like when I started van life almost 2 years ago, it was really like I didn't sleep very well the first couple weeks. It was, you know, trying to navigate where I was going to stay and the apps that I was using and how I was going to do my food and how I was going to pay for things like, you know, budget and make sure that I had money for gas, and then was I going to eat out today? And now almost 2 years later, it's like second nature. Like I'm like, okay, I'm going to barrel through. 6-hour drive is nothing. Before van life, a 6-hour drive was literally like, I am going to just curl up and shrivel to death because, you know, but yeah, so oh, there's a ranger. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so that's the thing, is don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone, because it won't take very long for your human nature to adapt, and it now becomes your new normal, which is why they say new normal. So anyway, okay, the Rangers opening. I love Rangers. I think Rangers should just run the country. You know, it's like park rangers for president. Let's get that going for 2024. Okay, cool. All right, they're opening. I'm gonna get ready for hiking, and I don't think it's a woolly hat day. I think it's just a like a headband covering my ears day. And yeah, let's do this. This is exciting, super beautiful. It's interesting seeing all the different national park services. Texas really has it down. Like they've got like just amazing park rangers, really coordinated, well done, consistent park service. Like every map is designed the same way. You know that when you get there, you're going to get a map. You're going to get a map for the parking and the camping, and you know there's a parking, like a Texas Park Pass. You go to Louisiana and they just let you in for free because you're a veteran. So, all right, okay, I'm moving forward. Okay, those other people were staff, so I'm gonna park. I'm the only person here that's actually gonna be like hiking, because it's like a Thursday morning. Okay, I think I'm gonna park right here because it's like level, and then I have to pay over there. Actually, I'm gonna park. I need to park in the sun, even though there's probably not gonna be any sun today. Okay, where is it level? Okay, I'm gonna park back. And then, yeah, this is great. And there's a little like interpretive center over there. And so I'm gonna park, I'm gonna pay, and then get my hiking stuff, and then go over there to see if anyone's there and see if I can get a map. Okay, so it's $5 a day. I've got, I think, $5 here. And take an envelope, detach and hang inside the mirror, and put money in the envelope. Okay, cool. Okay, this is the envelope. I detached the pass from my windshield. Here's the $5. And I'll put that in there, and then I'll put that on the windshield, and I'll punch out Thursday. There's my girl, and I'm gonna go over to the interpretive center. Looks like there's like a school group or something, or Girl Scouts. And I'm up in the mountains in Georgia. This is beautiful and cold, which is good. It's gonna warm up though. There's blue skies I see, and sunrise. I got a map, and so yeah, the old trails, the 3 trails that I had saved, basically just it's all the same trail system. So yeah, it should probably take me about an hour or so. And there's a couple people here. There's like some kids, some families, and 2 hikers. So yeah, okay, let's go. And there's also bears with Santa hats, because that's native, you know, to nature. It's terrifying. Stop. Unfortunately, the only bathrooms are these ones, so when you gotta go, you gotta go. There's something definitely very primitive but surreal about winter hiking. It's like nothing that you could forage, live on, you know, it's all very desolate, but you know, there's hope because it's all going to grow back in the spring. So to be able to survive through the winter, you're like, yes, go me. I love winter hiking. You know, it's just, the air is fresh and crisp. I mean, literally, it will wake you up. But also, you know, the terrain is just, everything's just beautiful. I mean, this is mulch, and they put this down themselves. But yeah, I mean, it's something really beautiful about it. And this is like winter when it's not doing anything. It's not snowing, so it's just cold. But still, very, very beautiful, and no mosquitoes, no bugs. And yeah, it's very welcoming because it doesn't, the terrain and the weather and nature doesn't attack you like in the summer. In the summer, you just get beat up. But in the winter, it's like, please come hike in 0-degree weather. Throughout the trail system, they have these overlooks. So they have probably about 6 or 7 of them. And then when you get to the other side of the trail, you actually hike along the waterfalls, I think. That's what the Google says. And yeah, it's a very easy, definitely good for kids. Very, very easy state park. Oh, come on. Come on now. Look at that. Hanging icicles. So this says in 1970, oh, really? Okay, that's cool. In 1970, tightrope walker Karl Wallenda used this tower to walk across the gorge. He walked from this overlook to the tower on the south rim. During this walk, he did 2 headstands. If you don't know, so his son also walked across Niagara Falls, I think. And I think Karl Wallenda, he actually fell off a tightrope and died. That's super cool. Oh my God. What a nutcase. Why would you wake up in the morning and decide to do that? But that's still pretty cool. Obviously, maybe they just took it down, but obviously it wasn't very stable if the whole thing fell over. Yeah, I'm gonna, like, you know, retire from tightrope walking myself. I just, you know, wasn't really for me. So that's super cool. Okay, that's awesome. It's like, do not throw objects from overlooks. Like, the fact that you have to tell humans not to do this. Okay, so this is what he walked across. Oh my God. Why would you want to? Oh, that's so high. That is so beautiful. Sorry if I'm just like babbling and like ruining this video with my weird accent. Oh, look all the way down there. Yeah, this is a very short hike, but it's definitely gonna work your legs. And it's all frozen too. Oh, that's beautiful. The last overlook on the main top part of the trail on this side of the gorge is Inspiration Point. And it's a very short trail system, but you are going up very, very steep elevation gains. And down here, plus you're going up and down rocks and out to the overlook, so you definitely get a good workout in. Plus it's cold, so your nose starts running, and then you sound like me. You get this bizarre British accent all of a sudden. Inspiration Point, the best southern view into the gorge. Oceana Falls below, Amphitheater, Horseshoe Bend, not the Horseshoe Bend, and rock formation to the far left. The gorge is 900 feet from here. Okay, oh look how icy it is. That's what I've been seeing on this whole trip, is like the ice is like, I'm just gonna stop and lay down like my daughter would do when she was like 3 years old. She would just like stop and lay on the ground. Like, it's so cold on the ground and I'm so hot. And you just, you know, step over her and wait for her to get up. So, you know, pick your battles. But yeah, she would always do that. It was so funny. She's like, my spaghetti legs. Yeah, as toddlers do. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end up on the other side there as well. This is gorgeous, pun intended. Okay, so yeah, so these are the things you can see from here. So now I'm gonna backtrack the half mile and then go the other direction and around. And then I think I backtrack and go up through a bridge or something. So yeah, this is beautiful. I'm back at the Interpretive Center entrance right there. So I went to the Overlook 1 that way, and now I'm gonna go this way. This looks like it's more of like just the public trail, paved and everything. This walking surface is maintained from recycled tire rubber and is equivalent to removing 600 tires from the waste system. Look at you, Georgia. You're just like recycling stuff, having guys walk across gorges on tight ropes so they don't have to drive a car, fly a plane, you know, don't leave a carbon footprint. No, really beautiful. I am happy to spend, you know, the next 2 days here in Georgia. There's like 4 things on this trip that are specifically for, like, that I'm on this trip for these things, and this is one of them, and then everything else is kind of in between. But yeah, there's the 3 national parks, the Christmas market, which was a disappointment in Savannah. Well, it wasn't disappointing, it was different. It was unexpected. So there's that, and then yeah, it's just stairs to bridge overlook 2. Okay, I'm gonna come back up this way. That's super cool. Overlook 3. Wow. Ah, I love it. Oh my God, it is beautiful. Look at this. I mean, we have canyons in Texas, but we don't get waterfalls like this. I mean, one of the waterfalls in Georgetown, I think it's Crockett Falls, just basically just collapsed on itself and just quit the world. Oh, it's so pretty. So after you've been in just amazing paradise for a bit, you have to go up to the freeway and look at all the graffiti. And up a middle staircase. So you have to go across the bridge and then to the other side, which is understandable because there's a gigantic dam. So this is where actually it came past here. So I'm gonna arise out of the ashes, and I think I crossed the street. I don't know. This is the day use area, Tallulah Gorge State Park. Okay, let me figure out. Okay, yeah, so you just walk on this very busy road. There's the North Rim Trail. And when you get to the other side, I think that's when I go up the staircase and over the bridge. We'll see. Hopefully a better bridge than this one. This one's kind of boring. I'm at the end of this part of the trail. I'm gonna backtrack and then do the tower, hike the tower. Oh, this is stunning. This is so, so pretty. Look at that, how beautiful. So the trail system's probably only like 4 miles, but there's a lot of these stairs, a lot of up and down to the overlooks, and you can even hike down to the beach right by the dam. And then there's that big, humongous staircase, which I need to take to get back to the Interpretive Center. But yeah, I hiked all the way on the other side. This is gorgeous. I'm the only one on the trail. I mean, I saw like a family of kids and stuff like over the way, but they can never catch up to me. Okay, so back up all these stairs. Yeah, tons and tons of stairs. So you definitely get your stair climbing in. My little ice skating, snowboarding, mountain biking legs are very happy right now. I'm in my happy place. This is great. I haven't hiked since Congaree, and that wasn't really a hike. That was just a boardwalk walk. This is the other end of the trail. So it says permits required South Wallenda Tower. I don't know what constitutes a permit. I mean, I paid the $5 to go to the park, so I think that covers it. They didn't mention anything else. Gorge permit required. Yeah, I paid for the park. Yeah, this is like connecting. What is that noise? This is connecting to the main road, so people can just walk in from like their house. So this is the other Wallenda Tower where he did the tightrope thing. Permits required. Okay, yeah. parking pass is not a gorge permit. Okay, so I actually cannot go through here, but you can see the tower at the end there. So I'm not going to go through. This is private property, and yeah, I have a parking pass, but I don't have a permit. So I'm not going to go. I'm not going to be one of those people. So anyway, if you wanted to see the other, and this is all it is. There's no other trail past here. You just go in, walk in and see the tower, but I can see it from here. But if you want to, you have to get a permit from the interpretive center in addition to your parking. So I don't know any information about the permit. So I don't have one. That's why I'm not going through. Yeah, be careful. A lot of these trails and parks end up going through public land or private land, and the landowners are very kind to let people hike through, but you have to, you know, follow the rules, like notice to visitors, ! Yeah, so that's why they have these signs. Okay, and no drone zone. All you fancy influencers, no drones. I don't even have a drone. I do want to get a drone. I have no idea how to fly one, and most of the places I go, I can't even fly one anyway, so no need for one. I can just go and get like stock footage off the internet if I really need it. Anyway, okay, cool. I'm gonna head back, go down that bridge, those stairs, go across the bridge and head back to the van, and then head out to Helen. This was fun. I think the whole video will just be this trail, and I'll do a separate video on everywhere else that I'm going today. Okay, now the 7,000 million steps to get down to the bottom. This is really cool. Yeah, I would definitely go the way that I went, which was out to your left to the first overlooks, back, and then go counterclockwise, which I think is the only option you have. And then you go down here. You can come up this way, but then you're walking up these steps. But I assume on the other side I have to do the same. So I'm all like, oh, this is easy to go this way. Oh God, I have to walk up 1,000 million steps on the other side. Yeah, don't listen to me. Follow me for a travel pain. So now that I crossed the suspension bridge, I now have to go up another 1,000 million steps on the other side. So you definitely get your workout. I've only hiked to 2.75 miles. Whew. This is beautiful.